Hey everyone! In Cleveland, the wait for Shedeur Sanders' NFL debut has turned into a bit of a saga. Once the star of Colorado's offense under his father, Deion Sanders, Shedeur, came into the league with huge expectations. But now, 10 weeks into the 2025 season, he still hasn't thrown a single pass in a regular season game for the Clevelands. Browns' Dave Bacon recently spoke on Cleveland.com about the growing concern over Shedeur's absence. He made it clear that the Browns haven't lost faith in their young quarterback, but that he still needs to earn his shot on the field. The team has not quit, Adi said. They're maybe not as talented as you'd like, but Shedeur has to earn the reps. The Browns know what they have in him better than anyone else. They see him every day. The final step is whether he can earn the right to play in a regular season game. That's on him. Bacon pointed out that while fans and media don't get to see Shedeur's progress firsthand, the coaches do, and their decisions are based on what they're seeing in practice, not on outside speculation. Right now, the media doesn't get to see it. The coaches do. So they must not be seeing what they've told them they want to see, Bacon added. In other words, Shedeur still has some developing to do before earning Kevin Stefanski's full trust. Co-host Lance Riceland pushed back a little on that idea. He said if Shedeur were clearly outperforming Dillon Gabriel, there's no way the Browns would keep him on the bench. When your job's on the line, Stefanski's, the coaches, the GMs, it's hard to believe that if Shedeur was the best guy, he wouldn't be out there, Riceland said. I don't think Stefanski has an ego. When Shedeur's ready to play, they'll play him. And if he's better than Dillon, they'll play him. And that's really where Cleveland stands right now. Stefanski's sticking with Dillon Gabriel, even though his performances have been uneven. In 4 starts, Gabriel's completed about 60% of his passes for just over 700 yards. 5 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Numbers that look pretty similar to what the Browns had with Joe Flacco earlier in the year, even after Gabriel's 2-pick game against New England. Stefanski confirmed that Gabriel would remain the starter heading into Week 10 against the Jets. Meanwhile, Shedeur's still recovering from a back injury that kept him out in Week 9. He was inactive against the Patriots. Though he remains the designated QB2, Bailey Zappe was temporarily elevated in his place. Stefanski said Shedeur hasn't been getting first-team reps, but the team's doing what it can to keep him developing. There's a lot of walkthrough reps. It's a lot of learning opportunities. We're maximizing everything we can, offensive coordinator Tommy Rees said, with 9 games left and Deshaun Watson still on the physically unable to perform list. Shedeur's opportunity depends on 2 big things: his health and Dillon Gabriel's play. If Gabriel continues to struggle and Shedeur starts showing signs of growth in practice, the Browns might give him a shot later this season, especially with 2 first-round picks coming up in 2026. For now, though, the message from inside the organization is pretty simple. They haven't given up on Shedeur Sanders. But before he earns the spotlight, he's got to earn the reps.